I will say we went through that document today. That document release.
Yeah.
And I like talking about that stuff. We had like 1,400 people watching at our peak today. It was great. It was awesome. Don't get me wrong. But I will not lie to this audience. It's me up to go there. Like, it's still me up to go there. Like, it takes something out of me to go back to that place. Because you're like, you're out. You're very happy to be out because you've seen what's happened.
Yes.
And also you were being
there's not even any what ifs. You literally got to see what would have happened had you not left.
I got to see the round and find out.
There's no, what if I would have stayed? How would it? No, you're watching what would have happened to you.
Looks terrible. Yeah. And everyone would have got crazier.
Yeah.
Right?
You wouldn't have your kids?
No, I would have no children. There would be no children.
No Sarah?
I forgot that's what we were going with. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Somebody named Sarah? Don't be just outing people like that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, that was the new name for SP.
Yeah, I talked about it yesterday. I talked about it this morning on the show. And I noticed the rest of the day, I'm like, that took something out of me because I was like thinking about it. And like when I talk about it for that long on the show and it's really successful and the audience likes it. And, we knocked out the goal and we went $10 over and all that shit. Like we had a really good day.
Yep.
When I go throughout the day, then I start thinking about it. Like I go back to that place and it's remarkably mentally unhealthy to go back to that place because you have to remember, like, I've come back to normalcy. Like, I've come back to Menard's dad. I've come back to being a normal guy. But what you don't understand is I walked behind the curtain of the other side of life. A curtain most of you haven't gone through.
Right.
So I've been through I know what's on the other side of the curtain. And if I ever go back behind that curtain again, it's me up a little bit. So today was a weird day. Where I
was drinking my Windex again.
Oh yeah, we got the Windex.
Yes. No.
And yeah, because I get it's honestly I get ashamed of myself, and because I have to confront that guy again because I have to confront the guy that went behind that curtain and who lived behind that curtain for a while, and it's not the same as the guy who came back. Like the guy who came back through that curtain back to real life, came back and was like, "What?" I went in there with a person and that person's dead.
Yeah.
And I met a new person while that person went away. And then I came back out through this curtain and now I've just got to be normal.
Dude, like, I'm 2 years out of what I went through and it's obviously way different than your shit, but like I still realize like I get epiphanies like shit with me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's 2 years later, and it like still hits me like, what the fuck? I get out of you.
Yeah, I struggled big time today.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, it's just the beginning, buddy.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate
Hold on
that.
tight.
I appreciate
Hold on tight.
So I'm not anywhere near done.
No.
Oh, that's good.
I'm just being honest with you, though.
I hate to think
I'm not trying to lie to you and be like, no, you're fine. You're gonna be fine. I mean, it helps to be honest.
Yeah, it's just one of those deals where I think about it and I go like I've been behind the curtain. I've seen all this stuff. I came back out. I was like, holy fucking shit. And then I got normal and I rebuilt relationships and that was nice. But then you read those documents and then you have fun talking about it on the show. And while you're performing, you have fun joking about it and it feels really good. And you're like, yeah, those people.
And then the show stops.
But then you realize you were part of that people.
Yeah.
Like that was you. You can't pretend that wasn't you. You can't pretend that you didn't leave a piece of yourself out there. Like you left a piece of yourself behind that curtain. It's a piece you don't want to hang on to. But they took something from you. Like that you didn't get out scot-free. You know, people like to say that. They're like, you got out scot-free. Not really. Like the shit April talked about Ashley on the show, like that's still coming back to bite me in the ass. I got to go deal with that now. Luckily, it's just basically hey, don't do that again.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't do that again. All right, we're good. And luckily, that's all it is. But I'm still dealing with that. And I can't fight it because if your whole thing is, I have to own up to what I've done, I blah, 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 all this other shit, just got to take it and move on. But talking about it on the show, while you're doing it on the show, makes you go, oh, it's fun. But then the rest of your day, you're like, I went back behind the curtain. Fuck. It's like you got to now go back to being Menard's dad. Like, you got to get back in that world. Like, get together, dude. You got to come back over here again now. And you're like, that's right. I just looked behind the curtain again. I forgot that's, oh, my God. So it's a weird deal. It's interesting as all hell. But hopefully Nick doesn't stream for a while and MN Public Records doesn't have any document drops it for a while. Because it definitely... It takes something out of you. That's for sure. Because like you said, you found out what would have happened.
Yeah.
In real time. Oh boy. And then like I read that part about Kayla saying that going to her son and saying this is the consequence of our actions. And I go, like, I know, like, a lot of people go, oh, whatever, fucking Kayla this, Kayla that. I'm like, no. That's the Kayla I've been telling you guys about. That's the one that I knew. That's her. There she is. And then nothing comes of that. And I go, that's also the Kayla I knew.
Yeah.
Is that this is the consequence of your actions. And you want to look at her and go, yes, keep going. Keep going. Bare your soul, like walking in envy. Open your heart. Open your heart. And then right into the courtroom. Nope. Cocaine? What do you mean cocaine? Never seen cocaine in my life. Wouldn't know what it looked like. Found it in our house. Oh, the hell you say. And it's like, no, go back to being the person who, the consequence of your actions. That's who I remember. But alas, here we are.